Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, so we're from Group A, and we want to present about rules and grammatical features. But before we start the presentation, let us introduce ourselves. Firstly, my name is Fatima Della Diamareta with last three digits to the number 048.
My name is Sabrina Ramayjati with the last digit number 034.
My name is Sabrina Kevin with last digit to the number is 010.
And my name is Abdullah with 3 digits to the number 0.
And my name is Rahul Chandra, the last digit number 043. Okay, first one I will explain about the first subchapter of this presentation about the rules of grammar and meaning. So the first one is what are rules? Basically, rules are labels that describe the meaning of noun phrase or NP hasn't been linked to the verb in a sentence. And why are rules important? Before that, the common rules include agent as a performer of the action, and then patient who undergoes the action, and then there's a recipient, and an instrument, tool that used in the action, location, which is the place of the action, and the time when the action happens. Okay, number two is why are rules important? Rules help us to understand the meaning of the sentence even if the grammatical structure changes, such as active versus passive voice. Okay, and then rules are very helpful for comparing sentence structure across different languages, and then they can explain why certain phrasal constructions are bold or unnatural, such as conjoining noun phrase with different rules. Then number three is rules and sentence structure. The synthetic position of a noun phrase, such as object, subject, doesn't always tell the author. Same entity or noun phrase can have a different roles depending on the verb. Such as memo in sentence 180 is only example. Then and be within a conjunction. Ideally share the same role. Number 4, the last is rules and prepositional phrases. The order of propositional phrases can be influenced by the role they express. Role phrases typically come before time phrases, while location phrases usually come at the end. However, the order can be switched to emphasize or stylistic reasons. Okay, on to the example next. Example number 1. Uche and I were cooking. And example number 2 is Erika with her mother. Now let's teach a mess. So in A, I refers to an agent with the future does not. Because the future is basically a I, it's not the future as a subject or as an agent on this role thing. And then in B, the mother refers to the recipient, or we call it in common languages as a receiver. Okay. And then in the kitchen certainly does not refer to recipient. So coordinated NP or noun phrase must have the same role. But roles are also relevant to the neutral order of preposition. Okay, number 2, explain about meaning of sentence even if the grammatical structure changes. Like this, active and passive voice. Active voice, the dog chased the cat. Agent is the dog, patient is the cat. And the passive voice, the cat was chased by the dog. Patient becomes the cat becomes the patient, and then remains the same. Agent is dog is expressed with by as a preposition. Next. Okay, example number 3. Memo has ate the spaghetti and memo like lasagna. Okay. The situation denoted by 1A, which is this. Memo is involved in an action, but not in the situation denoted by 1B. Memo like lasagna. It has different roles, although in both, Memo is the subject. So, this is both is the subject, but have a different role. Memo is really involved in action in one, but in 1B, Memo lasagna is just like preference. Okay. Okay, number 2 is Emma made Harriet her friend. Memo is the subject in a situation described by 1A. Emma does something to Harriet, whereas in 2B, Emma does something for Harriet. Again, Harriet plays different roles, although Harriet is the indirect object. Okay, the last example is number 4 about the prepositional. Bill went to London on Monday. Normal order is on A, which is come first, then time. So London come first as the goal, and then followed by the Monday as a time. Think of it as a train with the definition of car, which is London in front, followed by the car saying when you arrive Monday. It's for A. It's a normal order. And then number 2, B, the upward order, sweeping goal between London and time, makes the sentence sound strange. Like he used Monday first, not the London first. So it's kind of odd or unnatural. And then it's not impossible. It's confusing, but it's confusing. Like if you use this, maybe followed by conversation or statement before this. And then the last one is for she and me. The order can change depending on the information group. In Chelsea, we put here Strasbourg, tell us locations, like Kabus and Yen. But in 4D, I'm emphasizing the location makes it the first part, which sounds unless connected to the previous conversation. Like this, like if you use the near Strasbourg in the first, it will sound O if not followed by the previous conversation. So that's all for me. Thanks.
Okay, I will explain about criteria for roles. Determining the number of roles in language analysis can be done using grammatical criteria or question and surveys. A participant role without grammatical support is questionable. Grammatical evidence allows for general meaning distinction. Roles are treated as assigned to nouns, as nouns are the heads of noun phrases. Roles help determine the role of each element as agent, patient, place, goal, and others. Like this. This is the first example. The first sentence is the baby throws the biscuit, and the second is the baby is giving. Okay, in the first sentence, the baby is the agent, and the biscuit is a patient. It is not apparent what role the baby will be assigned in second sentence. What is essential is that there are English tests that can distinguish the constructions of number 1 and 2. Okay, this is the constructions of number 1 and 2. What happened enable us to start out events from stack, since all the sentences describing events can answer these questions. Number 2, what did X do? In this sentence, X can be replaced by the baby. In what happened to X, the X also can be replaced by biscuit. Next slide, please. Okay, the other examples introduce different roles in sentences. Let's see in the first, second, and third sentences. The first is Hartford House is in Surrey. The second sentence is Mr. Knightley rode to Kingston. The third sentence is Eleanor and Marian traveled from Shropshire. In first sentence, Surrey is the place, indicating the location of Hartfield House. In the second sentence, Kingston is the goal, representing the destination of Mr. Knightley's journey. In the third sentence, Shropshire is the source, indicating the journey's starting point. Okay, let's we do another comparison to this example. The first sentence is Frank gave a piano to Jane Fairfax. The fifth sentence is Jane Fairfax received a piano from Frank. In four sentence, like the second sentence, the preposition indicates movement as the piano moves from a shop or warehouse to Jane Fairfax. This similarity leads to assign the role of goal to Jane Fairfax, while the movement of a position to its owner differs from that of a person or vehicle to a destination. It doesn't require different roles. Different interpretations arise from the lexical verbs and nouns used. Likewise, the analogy between 3 and 5 leads to assign the role of sort to Frank in 5. The sentence presents the piano as starting its journey from Frank, similar to how Eleanor and Marion started their journey from Shropshire. The analysis looks not only at unpacking the meaning of the sentences in each pair and finding parallels, but also at the occurrence of the same preposition in 2 and 4 and in 3 and 5. It is important to note that in many languages, equivalent of 2 and 4 and 3 and 5 contain the same preposition or case affix. Thank you.
Okay, so another example of Brazil. The first is the thief smashed the window with a hammer. The hammer in this sentence has the self-explanatory role of the instrument. The instrument is signaled by with in English. The general construction and the preposition will impose the instrument role. The second is Captain Wentworth recovered the property for Mrs. Smith. The Mrs. Smith in this sentence has role benefactive, which means the person who benefits from the action. Benefactive signaled by for. The next example is the window was broken with a hammer. This sentence is appropriate to a situation in which someone has picked up the hammer and used it to break the window. The agent in this sentence is not mentioned explicitly, but the occurrence of with signal, the instrument status of hammer, and the presence of an unspecified agent. The next is the window was broken by a hammer. In this sentence, there is no agent to be specified. Indeed, present the hammer as the agent through the occurrence of none. Next example is Wren built St. Paul's Cathedral. Servant burned a pattern on a piece of wood. The dog dug a hole in the wood. This role will capture the fact that verbs such as build and did denote action which brings things into existence rather than action carried out on already existing things. The third of them has the patient noun phrase. They function as object in the active sentence and function as subject in the passive sentence. The next is the vase stood on the table in the hall. Imogen took the vase to her mother's. Imogen broke the vase. The vase in the A and B was role that is natural with respect to agent and patient and is assigned in noun phrase. The phrase in A does not clearly describe an action. They describe a state. So the grammar of English remain neutral in the respect, and they treat the face on like A as merely being neutral between agent and patient. The face in B was direct object of A, as it does in C, but merely its relation. So this semantic difference is not reflected in any grammatical properties and can be captured in the information in the lexical entries for take and break. The next example is Sue knows the answer. The knows describes a situation in which Sue has the psychological experience shown in the words of knows. The So nouns are called static verbs. The static verb itself denotes psychological experience. Next is the answer is known to Sue, shows that to is possible preposition in the passive sentence, which in turn indicates that Sue does not simply have a neutral role.
Right, the next part is the role of section. So the first one is people agents, which is human being acting on their own volition, decision, and action carrying out using their own energy and producing an effect on something. For example, in the 25. So Jim was happily chopping up. So Jim in this example is a prototypical agent which is acting on their own desire or initiating an action. And the next is a protological agent or clauses to be continued by be added and to contain adverb. For example, in the 26, Jim was chopping logs when Margaret left and was still added when she got back. And B, Jim was enthusiastically talking up. So, enthusiastically, which is contain adverb and be added. And the next is some items meet the general criteria outlined above but achieve some goals by exerting their willpower. For example, in 27, Captain Oz died in order to save his comrades, and B, creatively, motionless in order to avoid discovery. So, verbs such as die and lie do not denote action but can be put into imperative, which is not attached for action but is attached for volition. And the next part, the next example is some actions do not have volition, do not initiate an action, and do not expend energy. Nonetheless, they produce an effect by virtue of being in a certain position in a certain place. For example, this example, this art supports the weight of the tower, and but does this art do? It supports the weight of the tower, but this art does it support the weight of the tower, and this art is supporting the weight of the tower. So some actions do not have relation, do not initiate an action, and do not expend energy. And the next is some action initiate an action, but do not more because they merely give a command to others to carry out some action. For example, the guard marches the prisoner around the yard. This march is a command. And the next is action based on grammatical criteria. The preposition indicates a difference in a role, but all occurrences of the same preposition can be analyzed as signaling the same role, the notion of being in the same place, which is described as a combination. For example, in the 33, Katrina opened the door with his key, which is in the same place. The visas are with the passport. Sally went to the party with Andrew. Alan made the love with strong white floor, and the builder made the wall with concrete floor. So we already know that in all example 33 A to E, all the example contain with and can all be interpreted as involving the notion of being in the same place. To this evidence can be added the fact that in a range of language example corresponding employ the same case suffix. Finally, there is evidence from experiment with speaker of 12 languages from different language families that the concept of instrument and synthetic are related, and we propose that T in 33 is in the commutative role, and the specific properties of T as denoting an instrument are set out in its lexical entry. That's it.
Okay, the next part is from reflection. I want to prepare our statements myself by roses. And also the different in meaning accompany differences in syntax. The first is there are differences in word order. 34A planted roses versus 34B planted garden roses. And the second, garden is preceded by prepositions and in 34A but not in 34B. Roses is preceded by a preposition in 34B but not in 34A. And the third is the preposition in 34A is in, but in 34B it is with. And the fourth, roses is the direct object of planted in 34A in human passive, and roses are planted in the garden by the gardener. In 34B, the parent object is garden. Witness the passive, the garden was planted with roses by the gardener. There are essentially two differences, difference in meaning and difference in syntax listed in number 1 until 4. And the difficulty is that this alternative treatment ignores the grammatical evidence, the different meanings of 34A and 34B, demonstrate the grammatical difference which some analyses might dismiss are actually important. They are not entitled to give preferences to the presence of partly or the contrast between in and all over, while ignoring the contrast between in and with. And different in grammatical function, for example, garden as oblique object in 34A and as direct object and 34B. We must also keep in mind that different construction allows speaker to take different perspectives on what the physicist would treat as one and the same situation. So the point in this part is the adoption of a grammatical criterion that rules are not created based on intuition alone. In addition to the grammatical criterion, one other criterion has been proposed that there should only be one instance of a given rule in a given clause, with exception made only for concatenated noun phrases. That's all from me. Next, President Bagaimana.
Okay, so the next topic is about grammar and semantics, case, gender, and mood. But for today's presentation, I will just explain about the introduction and also the case. Okay, so for the introduction, syntax is crucial for human communication because it allows us to construct complex messages that convey information about intricate situations, ideas, or proposals. Without syntax, we would be limited in our ability to express ourselves effectively. And also the relationship between syntax and semantics is closely tied as the way we structure our sentences influences the meaning intended to convey. Morphology, which studies the internal structure of words, plays a crucial role in syntax by providing the building blocks for words and sentences. The study of syntax is essential for understanding how language conveys meaning and structures complex ideas effectively. Next. Okay, so next I will explain about case. So case refers to the different forms that nouns take to show their role in a sentence. So like whether they are the subject, object, or possessive. For example, in English, we use different forms of pronouns like I, me, and my, but we use it depending on their function in a sentence. Next. So I already provide several examples for the module. So this is in Latin language. Okay, the first one is Rex gladium poni. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's quite hard to pronounce it. Okay, so Rex means king, gladium means sword, ponit means put down. But the result of these three words is the king put down the sword. So gladium has the accusative suffix. So to remind you, accusative suffix was a suffix that indicate an action. Indicate direct object that used in in the context. So gladium has the accusative suffix. You can see on chapter 9 if you want to read again for the explanation of these three. So any adjective modifying gladium also has to be in the accusative case as in 1b. So in the first is gladium, but in the second is magnum gladium, which means big sword. But in the first, it's just gladium. There's no magnum. Can you understand? Can you understand? Okay. So accusative give like I don't know how to say that. Give like the suffix from sword to big sword. Next slide, please. Okay, so the next one is in lady language also. So Rex gladio utitur means king's sword is using, but the final result is the or the king is using the or a sword. So and number 2, gladio has the ablative suffix o, but ablative suffix o is just available in Latin language. In English, there is no suffix o. Okay, so any adjective modifying gladio also has to be in the ablative case as in to be, where magno is the ablative singular form of mag. Okay, so in the 2b, we can see it here. There's word magno, which means big. So magno is the ablative singular form of mag. Okay, so maybe that was just things that I can explain. So my presentation will be the last part of this presentation. Maybe if there are any question, you can raise hand and mention your name and also your student number. Thank you. Langsung di slide yang thank you. Slide jangan. Is there any question?
Thank you for the opportunities. My name is Anissa. With my student number 006, you mentioned about prototypical agents, right? Can you explain about prototypical agents with your own work? Thank you. The definition.
Okay, I will explain prototypical agent. So, prototypical agent is a human being which is acting of their own volition, initiating an action, carrying it out using their own energy and producing an effect or something. So, Jim is indicated as a prototypical agent because why? Because he was acting of their own volition or initiating an action. Is it clear?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any questions from? Okay. If there's no question, maybe this will be the closing of our presentation. Sorry if there are any more, but assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.